want them to reach their full potential. We want to invest time and love and guidance and our whole selves into their development. And this is why horse training based in love and connection is just so beautiful, because you can see the progress. You're like the biggest cheerleader of your horse, going, hey, let's do this maneuver, or you actually can move your feet this way, did you know that? And we're just so happy that we get to participate and be a part of them becoming more than what their own mind can conceive of. And I think that's the way God sees us too, through his guidance. And when we listen, he actually has a plan and a life for us that is so much more than what we conceive in our own minds. There's a difference between achieving, because we are achievers, we could achieve some stuff on our own, but it doesn't give the same thing on the inside. So just like there could be a horse trainer that's very goal oriented, and we can force our horses to do certain things, and they would do them out of fear or out of, because, you know, that's the easiest path out, whatever, you know, we can make them do stuff. But there's a different feeling when you do all that training out of love. And if your horse kind of doesn't understand something, then you take them back a step and you gently guide them. You help them understand. A loving teacher, like God is, would say, hey, okay, I see how you're struggling here. I'm going to wait for you to figure it out and apply my guidance. But also we can take a step back. Let's look at this again. How about we try it this way? Maybe this would have a breakthrough for you. But he would never just give up on us and leave us uneducated, or you know, and yes, we have choices in that now, but the bottom line is he's not going to give up on us. We might just kind of sit back and go, well, I don't know what to do, but he's not giving up on us. So all that to say is, why do we resist and why do horses resist? Well, the trust factor is number one, but we talked about that in the previous video. But then the next factor is Hebrews in the Bible says that no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but later on it produces a harvest. So I don't think that anybody enjoys something that's hard or, you know, discipline. And our horses might find that some things we ask for them to do are just too difficult, or difficult enough to where they just don't want to do it. I mean, come on. We're the same way. Some things, I mean, you've done cross training or martial arts training or whatever, and you know, it's hard to do push-ups on those knuckles, or break through a board, or, you know, be disciplined enough to do 100 slow side kicks a day like I used to do to achieve perfection, right? But so no discipline, that, you know, that seems hard. It's not pleasant, but it produced the harvest. I mean, I come from a martial arts background, you know, Hall of Fame kind of thing, this and that, but that was the harvest that was produced by discipline and perseverance. So this is why the horses resist us sometimes. They don't necessarily see our point, and they don't understand why in the world they have to try so hard to do this particular maneuver, since they don't know necessarily the end goal. But I have seen horses learn a new move with a person, and then literally alone in the pasture with their pasture buddies go and perform that move just because they love it. They're like, I didn't know I can spin like that. Look at me. I'm spinning around. Nobody's making the horse do that, but they enjoy it. So I hope that helps somebody. Don't give up on your horses. God's never going to give up on you. the easiest way to feel that joy and connection is just to trust him and do what he says and see what he does.